Because most Ohioans vote using machines, it's very hard to do citizen-led audits of elections by election integrity activists. To do so, these people need a number of crucial data files from boards of elections, which boards are obligated to provide under Ohio's public record laws. One is called the cast vote record. A cast vote record, or CVR, is an electronic record that represents a voter's selections as interpreted by a ballot scanning device or voting machine. Each CVR corresponds to an individual ballot and details the choices made by the voter in various contests. These records are generated during the vote tabulation process and are used to produce election results. They can also serve as valuable tools for auditing and verifying the accuracy of election outcomes. CVRs typically include information such as the specific contests and options presented on the ballot, the selections made by the voter, identifiers linking the CVR to the corresponding ballot style or precinct, details about the device that generated the CVR. It's important to note that CVRs do not contain any personal identifiers of voters, ensuring ballot secrecy. The availability of CVRs to the public varies across jurisdictions. Some election offices proactively release CVRs to promote transparency, while others may provide them upon request, adhering to local laws and regulations. Cast vote records are crucial components of the electoral process, offering a detailed, anonymized account of individual ballots that aid in ensuring the integrity and transparency of elections. Cast vote records are spreadsheets containing all the data elements you would see on your ballot, like the one on the screen, that is printed by a ballot marking device and fed into a scanner tabulator. Election integrity activists across Ohio have been using public records requests to obtain CVRs from their county boards of elections, or BOEs. Some BOEs are super cooperative. Others, as you'll see in this episode, are arrogantly unresponsive, or worse yet, partially unresponsive. If you've been watching our videos, you won't be surprised that one of those uncooperative BOEs is the Montgomery County, Ohio BOE. We've already done 2 episodes on them. This is number 3, and there will be more. The first 2 are titled Montgomery County Board of Elections Clown Show and The Clown Show Continues. You can find them on our Rumble and YouTube channels. The videos you'll see in this episode were from the January 6, 2025 meeting of the board. All Montgomery County board meetings are live streamed on their Facebook page. During public comments, a citizen went to the podium and explains to the board what a cast vote record is. We cut him short because he's hard to hear and essentially repeated the explanations of CVRs we gave you to open this video.
My name is James Greenfield, Madam Chairman, Council Member, Board of Directors. Something I would like to read and share. All right, I'm in the bottom of the page here.
I'm sorry, excuse me, Mr. Greenfield, before you begin, I just wanted to make note that you have 3 minutes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I hope it's shorter than that. What is a cast vote record?
Now comes the important part. Please listen closely.
So I was happening to find and pull that documentation, and it only shows 147,566 voters. But when you go to the Secretary of State, ohio.gov, it's showing over 256,000. So when I did math, I left my paper over there, there's 110,000 voters short. And I would like to know, when will I be able to get them? I sent you emails. You all should have just gotten one yesterday. I understand you're being busy with Brookville, but I would like to have an answer when I can get cast vote records.
Did you get it? He requested the CVR on December 14th, 2024, well after the November 20th, 2024 certification of the November 5th, 2024 presidential general election. The clip you just saw was from January 6, 2025. It is impossible to certify an election without a CVR to feed into the tabulating and reporting software used by this BOE. Listen closely once again.
And the reason why I'm coming before you and wanted to read this, because I'm requesting for cast votes records. I requested it back in December 14th. I received a reply by the board through a Google Doc.
The board only supplied a partial cast vote record. They were 110,000 voters short, according to the Citizen. Now it's the board's turn to speak.
If you want me to respond.
Sure.
Director.
I'd like to respond, sir.
Excuse me?
I'm sorry, ma'am. Sorry.
Director.
Yeah, well, let me start out with this, and you just, I think, not only did Member Routson talk about it, but you talked about the abuse we take as election officials. You know, when an email comes at 7:22 p.m. on a Sunday night, well, we're also in the middle of an election, in the middle of a snowstorm, it's not my highest priority to run down here and do everything we can. However, I did look at it and respond. Mr. Greenfield knows that the document that he received was a record in which is from our vote cast record for election day. It's real simple to look up. He can even look up, he doesn't even have to go to the Secretary of State. You can go to our website and see that the numbers add up that way. So yeah, did we not give him the full record and all that? That's one thing. Additionally, he also noted to me that he is incapable of looking at a Google document, which is how we have to send it. The reason we have to send it that way is because it's so large, you can't send it any other way, according to our staff. So that's why we sent it that way. We're required under the public records law is that we send it out as we have it. There's no other opportunity, I know this board and we did a couple things. Mr. Greenfield always demands it within 3 days, 10 days, 14 days. I think the one was 14 days. Additionally, when he sent his first request, it was December 14th. Mind you, that was a Saturday. We had a couple holidays in between. Some of us wanted to have a day off or two in between. Again, plus we were doing the election. So we are well within our right of responding at a reasonable time and we will get that information to them.
The director almost never takes responsibility for anything. He's an arrogant, pompous incompetent. This video is from January 6, 2025. The file was requested December 14, 2024. That's 24 days, more than 3 weeks. The request was made almost a month after the certification of the election, so the cast vote record was available. Why did he send the incomplete file after the December 14th, 2024 request? Is he being intentionally uncooperative? Is he incompetent? Most critically, is he hiding something? And, as usual, not a single question from the board about the director's incompetence.
We just happened to have the staff sent me the file in the Google Doc. I assumed it was the correct file. It was not. It was part of it, half of the correct file. We'll get the rest to them through the Google Docs information.
Thank you so much, Director R. Thank you. Is there anyone else who would like to make public comments?
Of note, as of the date of recording this video, January 26, 2025, the Citizen still doesn't have the complete cast vote record. The director needs to go, and the board needs a complete refresh. This video is brought to you by the Grassroots Freedom Initiative, or GFI for short. If you're not already on our email and text lists, please be sure to join our network of thousands of Ohioans. It's easy, free, and we won't ask you for money. Visit gfiohio.com and click the Join Us button in the upper right corner of any page. or text the letters GFI to 66866 and follow the prompts. And please be sure to find and follow us on YouTube and Rumble. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, and give us a like to be made aware when we post new content. Thanks for watching. Please remember to stay informed and get engaged.